I've heard so many say that buying the first house is the hardest. However, in my opinion, the second one is the hardest. And here's two reasons why. One, if you're carrying that first house, most people have to sell that house to be able to access the money to be able to have for down payment. So the question is, what are you going to do for down payment? The second question, if you have that payment still in your profile, how are you going to be able to fit into guidelines for debt to income ratio? So here are a couple answers. One, some people are just saving up over time to be able to have enough money for the next down payment. Cool. Two, some people I've seen use a home equity loan or line of credit to be able to tap into the equity to use for down payment. Again, there are risks involved. In terms of debt to income ratios, depending on the loan program, there are certain loan programs where you can use a projected lease or rents to be able to offset the payment on your departure residence. So example of that would be FHA does not allow you to do that unless you fit into certain exception requirements. A conventional loan does allow you to have a lease to offset that payment. Now, comparing conventional FHA, conventional loans are more sensitive to credit score. So in the planning process, you need to make sure that you're working and building those credit scores up. Typically in the 700s is going to give you the best shot to get approved. FHA, less credit score sensitive, but not able to use a lease for that departure property residence to offset that payment. So some things to be aware of as you're planning for that next purchase.